It's some middle of the night stuff. Been keeping odd hours. That's okay, though. How's everybody doing? Good to be here. Welcome to the lab. I mean, technically, this would be considered lab after dark since it's very much after dark and just a little bit before daylight. Lab before daylight, lab after dark would be called lad, lab, lad. Yeah, you know, and it goes on and on and on and on and on and on. Just real quick. Yeah. Barb finally made it. What's that mean? No, my eye's okay. Yeah, I think so too. I think they do keep the best hours. No, my eye's perfectly fine. I'm never, even if I show up to a live and I have an eye patch on, or you can see a noticeable glass eye, I'm never going to acknowledge it again. Never. I'll never acknowledge it. I'll never talk about my eye again. Never. Doesn't matter. Detached retina, glaucoma, whatever. Not going to talk about it. It's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. I showed it too much attention. I gave it too much life. And now I might as well be a full-time pirate. But my eye's fine. It's perfectly fine. Matter of fact, it might even be better than it was before. And if it isn't, you'll never know. Never. It could literally be falling, like my eye could be falling out, and like I'm going to say it's fine from now on. From now on, it's fine. Eye gate was a swift, 10.5 hours of, Josh, your eye is like you have some rare disease, and your eyes are terrible. And you no longer have decent vision. One eye is completely shot, and that I should be injecting penicillin and other kinds of glaucoma medicine into my eye. Well, now my eye itches, and that's just how life works. Seriously, unbelievable. Where are my eye drops? Come on, where are they? I need some eye drops. Where are the eye drops? I don't have any. Uh-oh. Let me see. My eye's starting to itch. Oh, here they are. Found them. Okay. All right, here we go. All together now. I don't know if you shake Visine or not, but I'm going to do it. Okay. Yeah. So. All right, here we go. That's perfect. I already feel better. I gotta keep my eyes closed for a little while. I didn't really think this one through much. typically this is the difference between me and other creators. 99% keep their camera off. And now I know why. Things like this. But we're going to get through it because I have some interesting stuff to talk about in the middle of the night. Well, I have Visine in my eyes because it started to itch after I told everybody that my eyes were fine. Yeah. I told everybody my eyes were fine. They're fine. Some eat on camera, some do eye drops. I just did eye drops. Feels good. I'm feeling refreshed. Is there an eye doctor or a nurse in the crowd? Should I do a second round of drops? I don't know if I should do a second round of drops. Maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. If there's anybody out there that has a recommendation, if I do more drops or not, I'm willing to listen. We can vote if I should do more drops, but I'm not making this decision on my own. It's just not going to happen. Sure, if you want, give it a minute. Thanks. Me who says, if you want to, do whatever you want. No one cares. Well, if you had no idea about the eyeball, what were you talking about? Okay, so some say no, some say yes, some say it won't hurt you. I doubt that. Yeah, that's true. I've done that before as well. No more eye drops. No, it's just Visine. It's like dry, itchy red eye. I don't have any corn dogs. Or I would. No more drops. No more drops. Oh, well, what are you going to do, huh? Not like I know how to do a poll anyway. Maybe I do. Hold on, let's try. Eye drops. Yes or no? Ask your community. All right, so there's a little fun poll. You can vote on the future of my eyesight. You're welcome. Josh being out of corn dog sounds like a crime. It's not that I'm out. It's not that I'm out of. It's not that I'm out of corn dogs. It's just that I don't have any. I think there's a difference. I think there is a difference. I use it for my itchy eyes. Not supposed to rub or itch the eye. Well, what are you gonna do? Not itching your eye when your eye is itchy is a very difficult thing to do. Mississippi Girl. I've never seen Mississippi Girl before. You're brand new here? Just kidding. Glad you're here. Did I see Muscles in Mascara in the house as well? Let's see. Humanimal. Take care. Thank you. I don't know if it's the worst poll ever, Matt. Like, it's a bad poll, but it's not the worst. It's not being dramatic. Thunder Plumps is in the house. What's up, Plumps? Thunder Plumps. Like I need new sounds on my soundboard.
Come here, I'm gonna eat you. I'm bigger than you. I'm higher in the food chain. Get in my belly.
Although, why do we always get P-bombed at the late nights? We're always getting P-bombed late at nights. Not cool. Should be ashamed of yourselves. Ugh, I want a corn dog now. Me too, but I'm out. Okay, so let's just, we'll try and talk about, Thunder Plumps is a great name. So I've just been, ever since this Delphi thing came out and this alleged arrest that's supposed to be confirmed on Monday, which I fully believe, it's a real thing. So far, 60% is winning. 60% of people don't care if I ruin my eyesight or not. That's, I mean, $63%. Or now it's 60%. It's unbelievable. Yeah, just throw them in there, buddy. Just have at it. Okay. So, a couple really odd things about this case, which, not that it needed to be any more strange or odd than it is, because it is extremely odd. But I know a lot of you guys sleuth deep and uncover things, and this has already been talking about. It's been sent to me a couple different times. And I'm putting more in no matter what. I just threw that up there. So there's this god awful website. Please don't put it in the chat, because I can't in good conscience promote it, nor would I ever. But I'm not going to say what it is. It's just, let's just say it's Reddit on meth. That's what I'm going to call this site, this incel haven, this whatever you want to call it. Poll's closed, dang it. The yeses have it. Okay. The yeses have it. Let's just do it, right? Why not? I already can't see. So it was like a bad idea right off the jump. It was a bad idea. Now I can't see again. And for some reason, that burnt. The first time it didn't. Now it is. It's like I'm crying. For no good reason. All right. Well. Reddit on meth. That's right. Reddit on meth. It is Reddit on meth. Okay, I'll just say it. I think everybody here's an adult, I think, right? No? I'm sure some of you have heard of this. I'm sure some of you had. The website's called 4chan. It's the worst website in the world. It is an anonymous message board where bigotry and every other kind of bad quality that you could think of survives. It's like I think of it as Antarctica, where most people can't survive, but only the bacteria does. And the bacteria thrives like cold bacteria that thrives in the Antarctic is really the only kind that can survive. It's disgusting. Okay. I'm not going to say it's worse than the Wild West of the internet, but Celeste, you're on the right track. And yeah, it's nuts. Reddit is terrible too. Trust me. Reddit is bad as well. But think about Reddit. Like I said, it's the trailer park of Reddit. It's terrible. It's a terrible, terrible place. Please stay away. But for you, I went there. And I looked and I read and trust me, I got off there as fast as I could because it was terrible. But there were a few things I found completely intriguing. The things that I do for my audience. What is the, like, what is the, it's not like a Poulter Prize. It's, you know, I take it to the Geraldo Rivera extreme. Standing on the coast with the hurricane coming. Al Capone. Yeah, exactly. No wonder. Al Capone's vault. So anyway, back in 2020, seems like what's been going on. And Humanimal, you're completely right. I now can taste the eye drops. I can taste them. Okay, here's what I'm talking about. All right, so March 7th, 2020. There's a man on this website who is, there's a lot of weird humans on this website, but this message board started referring to the killer in the Delphi murders as Richard. Why, you might ask? Well, that's a great question. I believe the origins of the Richard meme came a couple weeks ago in one of these threads when an Anon, which is an anonymous, claimed to be from the town. He seemed knowledgeable about the case and accidentally dropped Richard. When other Anons pressed him, Richard pressed him on Richard, he backtracked hard and claimed it was an autocorrect mistake or something. Now we call the murderer Richard. Is that true? It was 5. So the theory is, and this is just a theory, that this guy up there, this gentleman that seems to have been arrested, is the guy that they're talking about in this post. And there are people that believe, and I don't know if this is true or not, that, there was another post where they had Bridge Guy walking, and it was pinned, and this person who says that he would never get caught and all this type of stuff. And for some reason, this stuff never came to light. But that there are people on these message boards that have been talking about a Richard for some time, and that Richard obviously has been in the sights of law enforcement for some time. And it is very interesting. But like I said, I think on Monday we're going to find out. We're going to find out a ton. Where Jimmy's? Why can't I see? For some reason I can't see your comment on my. It's really strange. Anyway, so we have this guy who's, it just gets weirder from here. Let me see. Okay, so this is a photo of him and his mother. Sorry. This is a picture of him and his wife, but his wife's cropped out. But if you zoom in, at wherever he's at dinner, whether you can clearly see the photo of his, what we expect to be him, his sketch right behind his head. It's just like, what? That's so weird. It's just so weird. Look at that. How do I chat highlight? Let me zoom in here a little bit for you. What the hell is that? Look at that. That's not his wall. He is at a restaurant with his lady, with his wife. And he takes a picture. He takes a picture with his shenanigan back there. It almost feels, and I don't know if this is the case or not. I'm no criminal profiler, blah, 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 blah. But to me, that's like kind of taunting, but I don't know. If this is the guy, they know that's him. Yeah, he grew that beard out. You know what, man? It's just hard. Yes. Yeah, I think he did know, obviously. I think he knew. I think he knew. Maybe it is a house. I don't know. It's what I heard that this was out to dinner, but at the same thing at the CVS where he was the pharmacy tech, they had that photo up as well. The place he was either the manager at or and yeah, muscles and mascara. He loved that bridge, didn't he? He loved that bridge. Love America says, does anyone here think he did this alone? I think maybe the act he did, but he probably had some help setting it up. You know, he probably had some help setting it up at least. But let's see, definitely looks like him. Narcissist. Yeah, you're right. Gives me serial killer vibes. That photo at the now closed JC bar, second sketch in the background. He allowed that to happen. No way he didn't know. I agree with you. How does he not know that that's on the wall? You know, it's odd. It's odd. Yeah, well, so that's another thing. I bet his computer speaks volumes. What are we? I don't know what time on Monday. I'll set my alarm and we'll, hash through it together or whatever the hell. It's going to be nuts. Like I said, they are now descending on Delphi. Every major news organization on the planet is sending a truck, a camera crew. That town is going to be swamped. And who's going to fill their medicine? Bad joke. But seriously, keep that guy out of the pharmacy. I just don't know how people didn't know. I just don't know how people didn't suspect. It's a town of 3,000. We're 99.9%. Now it could be him. I'm sure they do. You don't just go around arresting a man for nothing. Now I'm assuming, and we'll find this out on Monday, that this is not something this isn't something that they just did, willy-nilly. But it all seems to relate to the Keegan Kline tip, where a couple weeks ago they were out searching in the river or, the creek or wherever. I'm gonna go. Are you talking about Don? We'll cover everything on him. He sucks. Stranger found on a holiday. Let's see. It's strange that they were found on a holiday and the public is finally getting answers on another holiday. Yeah, that is weird. That is weird. Well, Joni, don't you think you don't think that's a fair question? I don't know if I don't think that's attacking his wife. I mean, but that to me, that seems somewhat like a fair question. You know what? I'm not saying that she's involved in it, but I don't know what he's charged with, to be honest with you. It has something to do with a weird Dropbox. Yes, Dawn is getting out today, unfortunately. Yeah, they got to be, you would think that they got to be ready with some big answers. Yeah, charges weren't announced. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. But really the question is, read about serial killers, guys. Families almost never know. Yeah, I mean, I guess. Look, it's not like he's going to go bragging to somebody or his wife. I'm not saying that his wife knows anything about it. Nothing to do with it. Maybe more than that's probably the case, that she has nothing to do with it or she knows nothing about it. Probably. And I know that a lot of people go, well, how could she not? I mean, nobody suspects, but they're right. That kind of stuff does go on behind, right in front of people, and they just never know. Maybe somebody said earlier, denial. Yeah. I don't know. There's just a lot more answers, I'm sure. And yet, like, for like her family, or like his family, the daughter, you just feel terrible for, the shame that's brought from this arrest, is going to impact this family forever. They have not announced the charges or what they are. Possible additional arrest before Monday? Probably not. Probably not. See, I fully expect, like, I think, and I know people are like, oh, some people believe that, he had help or whatever. This doesn't sound like a guy's day out, and then, they were hanging out, hiking, and then came across these girls. To me, this is just planned, man. It feels planned. It looked planned. He was dressed for the occasion. And I do think, I think the Kleins are somehow involved. Maybe he was put in touch with them. I don't know. Uh-oh. I'll never say, Dog Defender. I'll never tell you. I'll never tell anybody. Well, maybe the court was cool with them. Gee, honey. Yeah. To be honest, if it was planned, he could have brought clothes. I mean, he knew the area. And somehow I think that he did. I think that he did lure them out there one way or another. I do think that. I think my face is on the screen. Here, I'll just make it a little bit smaller. Is my face not on the screen? I thought my face was on the screen. Yeah, and Steve, I don't believe in coincidence either. So I get exactly what you mean. Klein talked maybe to get a deal. Who knows? That's another thing. Are you going to put this guy back out? Or like Keegan's a sicko, and so is his dad. And he's just sick, you know what I mean? And what are you going to do? Make a deal? Are you going to make a deal with Mr. Creepo? But, you know, he's not going to give information just out of the goodness of his heart. That's not how he operates. He doesn't operate that way, does he? No, he doesn't operate that way. I don't know why I cannot see Hoffa. Where are we at? So I can see him on here. I don't know. Greetings. How are you? Nick says, I think Enoch, like Enoch. I think he was waiting on the bench. I think that he set this up somehow, some way. It's got to be, like, it doesn't have to be, but you think it's going to be connected to those social media accounts where, you know, these old fat guys use these like young models as bait, I guess you could say, which is a sick way to even put it, but I don't know how else to put it. But I mean, yeah, that's what it is. It's catfishing to the extreme. To the extreme. I'm trying, like, I want to put your, I don't know. I want to put your stuff up. I can see you on one screen, but on the screen that I can't. No, I don't have pink eye. Was that your question? If that was your question, I don't have pink eye. Yes, please give the show a like, you know, if you'd like to. I think another thing was really weird is the whole another thing that I find extremely weird, and most of you do as well, is like, what is this guy's obsession with that bridge? Obviously, it seems like his daughter's senior photos were taken on there. Like, this dude lived literally smack dab in the middle of this investigation. Smack dab in the middle. Craziness. Subbed in like Spy Girl. Love that. I can't explain to you why I can't see him, but like I can see him, but I can't see him. You know what I mean? Like I see him, but I don't see him. If that makes any sense. Yeah, its walk is very distinctive. No, I think there's more than 5 now. I hope so. I've been kind of getting screwed on that lately. Yeah. It's the eye drops. The eye drops have completely ruined me. Yeah, the home location is ridiculously close to the crime scene. Like, unbelievably close. Like, oh, creepy close. But for some reason, this seems like what they expected. It seems like everybody's like, it's like, well, what do you mean he could be in the room with us? And I'm like, they knew exactly who they were talking to. They knew exactly who they were talking to. There's no, you look back on it now and you're like, well, yeah, sounds like they knew exactly what they were talking about. You are John Cena. I can see you, but I can't see you. Look, this, I feel for his daughter. Your dad's a sadistic killer, the one who gave you away at your wedding. She was in school to become a radiologist, I believe. I like every other serial creepo that's ever, the families are harassed. If you're talking about the one on JLR's page, like that's not him. If you're talking about, I think he was at that barbecue, but that's not him. I don't know. The creeps are always lurking, trying to act normal. I agree. Like BTK. Ted Bundy was supposed to be like one of the most normal people ever, but I don't know. Seemed weird to me. Swoony Toon says, wait, his daughter's photo? Yeah, her senior photos were taken at the bridge. He looked like a bit of everything. I don't know who that is. Never heard of that channel. It wouldn't surprise me if it was part of the search team. Would it surprise anybody? I know. I'm going to make it. I just want you to. Let's see. This is on purpose, right? Guys, is this on purpose? That's on purpose. I don't know if he's on the search team or not. I'm hearing that, but I have no idea. Yeah, he did that on purpose, man. That's just weird. Yeah, like I said, I have no idea who that is. Never heard of him. Yes, but the wife posted the photo. But like, don't you think he's like, hey, the lighting's not very good over here. Maybe we should go the other way. So you don't think that he realizes that photo is behind him? One customer said he was the nicest worker at CVS. That's good. I'm sure he was the best pharmacy tech of all time. Even if those posters are all over town, don't you think that he's like, he you probably can't get a picture in that town without that behind you. Nah, come on. He knew. He knew. He had to know. It's the purpose of his name. Yeah, I don't know if his wife knew what his wife knew. Yes, they did have a picture of every day. Yeah, but and I do kind of get I get what AG's saying, like the town is riddled with them. But how is it that like police and I know, we talked about the message board and all that crap. Here. Look how small I am. It's like the first time here. I'll go right. Hi. How you guys doing? I'm way up here. Can you see me? Hi. It's me, Josh. You can see me? CVS technicians have everyone's personal info too. Josh, if he bonds out, do you let him go back to work? If you were the boss at CVS, depends how busy we were. I'm kidding. No. Well, maybe. People need their medicine, right? Don't they need their medicine? Just like a Keebler elf, yeah. It's the first time I've ever been called a Keebler elf. Lilac, for some reason, and Dog Defender are talking about eye infections in the chat. All right, well, my eyes are fine. Josh is in the corner. But anyway, what's that? I've never heard of him. I wonder how many times he waited. $20 million bond. Has anybody ever heard of that one? Yeah, that's a weird one. He does seem to be proud of himself. And he does have those creepy eyes. Oh my God. It's really weird. I don't want to be anywhere near his face. Let me see if I can hide this one too. Oh God. Just the layers of like ridiculousness are just going off left and right. I believe there is the death penalty in Indiana. That's what I've heard. Let's see if I can get this. Paul Mall says hello, good night. Thanks for stopping by. Hit the like button. He never smiles, any teeth of it. Probably not. Probably not. Let's see. Get rid of the bar photo. Okay, there we go. Now we're back. It's really weird how this photo right here has just kind of become the, I mean, it's eerie. It's odd, you know. Even in a normal situation, it's just a weird looking place. Patience grasshoppers. Will find out more Monday, like about the bail money, if any. Yamaha Biker says $100 million for Christopher Williams in 2010. William Durst, $1 billion. That's a lot. Baseball coach looking at me. Yeah, like a little league coach that like takes all-stars too serious. Yeah, so good luck there. No, I wouldn't walk on that bridge either. Ever. Joshua, you're not going to make any I understand what you're saying. You're not going to make any friends over here with that question, though. Just because it's completely possible. Like, there's people that good at this. Just Deb coming in with hot facts. Death penalty is still used, but executions have been limited in numbers since reinstatements in 1978, with less than 25 executions. Sure they can. Yeah, there's not a lot that I wouldn't do for a Klondike bar. But that's just me. Maybe he didn't know that the other was coming with, you know, I don't know. Right. I kind of agree with you there. But now that like we know that he's arrested in connection with this, or, you know, obviously this is going to be their guy. I don't know what that means. Windex. I've used it before. Send them to Texas. Yeah. Who? My eyes? My eyes are fine. It's not. Are we talking about my eyes? I live close to BTK. No one knew. Yeah. It's got to be a capital murder. Yeah. So this is very interesting as well. I've heard this too. I heard he was in a mental institution right after the murders too for 30 days. I've heard that too. I've heard that as well. It's the usual statements. He was so nice, polite, or quiet. Yeah, exactly. It's the people that live right next door to the person that has 6 people chained up in the basement. He was the nicest guy ever. He was such a normal guy. I would have never thought. He came to my barbecues. He did this. He did that. And that's really what you're going to hear a lot of. No, we would have never thought. Somehow 4chan knew a little bit more than we did. Let me see. Yeah, I think as well that it was all planned. Paul Mall says yes for the 10th time. I don't know. Am I supposed to be looking for something? We know how this went last time. Not so good. It went not so good, folks. Oh, there's Jimmy Hoffa. Good to see you. I really can't. I don't know. How come my chat can see you, Jimmy, and I can't see you? Lenny just going for it on the hard Fs. Muscles and Mascara says this can't be the first time for him. He's had to be cool and calm for way too long. I don't have Jimmy blocked. I'm not getting an email. I do not have an email. I haven't got one. And I've looked 4 times. I'll look for the 5th. Nope. Don't have one. If he's guilty, I'm concerned about his relationship with his daughters. And if he told one or both of them. God, I hope not. God, I hope not. Got nothing. Might have went to the wrong email. I can check. Oh, not even in my spam. I thought about that a little bit too. I want someone to tie him to Iowa, solve the other 2 girls' murder too. That would be something. Like I said, we're gonna find out. That'd be a nice how'd your day go dinner convo. It wouldn't go that well. I'm looking. looking. Still no email. Remember, he did go hunting regularly in different states. That's true. Yes, he did. To become a lab rat. I really thought it was... It was pointing towards one of or both, that somehow, some way they were involved. But you don't think that these weirdos know each other? They're probably all on 4chan together. They're all creeps. There's obviously a disgusting underbelly in most, obviously in most places, but maybe he turned himself in. I doubt it. But I wouldn't be surprised if the Kleins definitely took some sort, they're like, hey, we'll give you our friend, because honestly, this case really didn't start cooking until when? This case started cooking when Klein was arrested and his name started getting thrown out there. They knew they had to know what they were doing when they arrested him. And I'm not talking about Richard. I'm talking about Klein. I mean, he had to have something to do with it. They're interviewing him over and over, and then they just end up in a river. What'd they find out there? Something. They had to have found something. How could there be no DNA when they found them the next day, didn't they? And it was such a violent crime. They may have DNA. Like I said. Maybe they were both there that day. My thought on it is that maybe these guys share these social media accounts. Klein was known to pass around his disgusting photos that he would get with others. And, maybe he had something to offer the police, but it's, he's got to, whatever he says to them has to have some validity. It has to have some teeth to it. It has to have, some, I don't know what the term is, but there's got to be something there. It's got to be substantiated with proof, and there has to be something in that river. There has to be something that they found There's got to be something. And Sean, that's another point. That's another point. What did they find? Am I still looking for an email? Okay, here we go. There's no link though. I got the email. Oh. No, it's not working again. It just comes up with like some big code. Yeah, right. I mean, like I said, I keep hearing about people saying things like that he helped in the search. I don't know if he did or not. Wouldn't surprise me. Human, well, that's a great question. How many tips were sent in about Richard, if any, and when? Yeah. Cat H says it's bigger than we think. We hear that a lot. We hear that a lot. Yeah, I know. There's been some letdowns. There's been some letdowns. I think it was I think Ricardo, I think there's something to be said about that too. I think so. Does anybody know if this guy was in the room when the sheriff made his comments? I don't know. That was, everybody says, unreal. It is hard to believe that it wasn't premeditated. He lived right there. How did they not run him through the ringer? I agree with that as well. How do you not run the guy through? Like, it's just not a... How did this man operate in the shadows for 3, 4, 5 years? You know what I mean? Yes, there were lots. There were tons of persons of interest. And it seems like we were just completely off. But you know what? Walks around with a gutting knife. Not people that I know. Love America. Going to bed. Enjoy. Yeah, I get, yes. You're right about that. You're right about that. Linda, they could have, but I mean, you do have to have a warrant to do it. If he had never been arrested, his DNA may not have been on file. Ellie had to know about Alan. He's right there within the stone's throw. He had no prior criminal record, though. So, not right. No prior criminal record. That's nuts. Okay. Now we got a link here. Okay, yeah, hold on. I got it, I think. I'm trying to here we go. Let's see if this works. It's not working. I hate when my AirDrop does this. Just go from here, I guess. Good Lord, that's bright. Why are they so small? All right, let me try. Give me a second here. I'm gonna see if I can do this. Video capture, display, add source, display capture, add source. Okay, well, that didn't work either. Jesus, my God in heaven. Hallowed be thy name. It's just like so frustrating because I really want to make this happen, and I'm gonna make it happen somehow, some way. I'll never give up. Okay, I didn't give up. There. Happy. So this is the search. Is the property that you're saying that he was searching? Or that they were searching? I don't know, man. It's really like a odd. Like I can't even. So this. So am I? What am I looking at here? Are you telling me that this is the search? Um. This is Richard's property being searched, from what I gather, anyway. It's definitely a search. See, that didn't work at all, did it? I don't know what the hell that was. Was that the Yokero Taco Bell dog? Me waiting for the light to turn green, guy holding a cardboard sign. Oh my god. I went too far. Jeez. I don't know. Yeah, you would think. I think that as well. It could be. Yeah, I heard they locked all their stuff down, but which is probably a smart choice by the family. I would have done the, I mean, golly. Just well, they were searching the river. Wasn't it just a couple weeks ago? Is that the case? Was it? Huh. Oh, this is kind of cool. This is kind of cool. Bam. Oh, wait, what? Why am I? No, you can't see me. Oh, there I am. Seriously dumb. People. Yeah, I wouldn't walk this damn thing either. What a terrible place it feels like. Not only do you not understand the appeal of that bridge, why would anybody take their friggin' senior picture here? I mean, I guess the only reason that we find it interesting anymore, I mean, how many people have went by a POS bridge? A lot. It's not like people thought this bridge was like nice or something. It was a piece of crap. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It reminds me of the bridge in the movie Stand By Me. Exactly right. God. Yeah, it's not that nice of a place. It is great scenery. There's no doubt about it. I'm just talking about the bridge itself. And I thought that they were going to restore it. That's just what I mean, I don't know. What's this? Lafayette police respond to LPD car parked in handicap space at IHOP. I don't know how we end up here, folks. This made the news? Police respond to LPD. So a police officer parked in front And okay, I'm starting to get the picture here. A police car parked in a handicap spot at the local IHOP. So the police went to investigate the police for parking in a handicap spot at IHOP. What? I mean, honestly, I don't get it. This wasn't what I was talking about. Let's be a little slower. That's what I was talking. I wasn't talking about the. Now I'm hungry. They got nothing to do there, I guess. I mean, if the handicap spot was open, I remember. Never mind. I'm not going to say it. Every time I start a sentence with I remember, it usually doesn't go well. I don't remember anything. I want to say it, but I don't want to say it. It's not even that big of a deal. It's just, I'm not going to say it. Yeah, they got it. Just not going to say it. No, I didn't park in the handicap spot. And I don't have pink eye either. No. There's no way that you can convince me to do it. I'm not going to tell the story. It's not happening. No way. But I did not park in a handicap spot. This is weird too. Good God. Not doing it. Stop asking. Nope. Thanks, Dog Defender. Not saying. Never. Because every time I do that, it comes back to bite me in the arse. I mean, I want to tell you, but I'm not going to do it. Seriously? I don't have pancakes, and I'm not telling you the story. Richard Matthew Allen. He has 3 first names. That should have been a dead giveaway from the jump. Most of us are friends here, but not all. No, I don't believe you can have a handicapped police officer. Nope. Not happening. No, I'm not telling a story. It's just not happening. Serial killers often have 4 names. It's weird. 3 first names, though. Like, it's stupid. Getting run on that bridge. 3 names, yeah. Yeah, but like, they're 3 first names. What never goes away? What never goes away? Enoch. No, it's not happening. I'm not going to do it. She doesn't know the story. Not happening. That's good. Dang. You did that? No. No, I'm not doing it. You'd be amazed at how sure-footed you get walking on a bridge like that on his property. Yep. I know too. I've seen that too. No, it's just not happening. I'm not telling the story. I almost told the story. I got right up to the edge and I said, not a good idea. It's not even that's not a good idea. I just don't want to tell it. Because it comes back to bite me in the butt. I would too. I don't have any more stories. I don't have any stories to tell. I'm strictly reporting the facts these days. But Josh, then why mention it? I didn't mean to. I was just about to roll into it just being Joshy Josh. And then, and I said, you know what? No, I'm holding this gem for me. I'm taking it to my grave. I don't know any scary stories. I don't know any stories. Not like that. God, I mean, look at this thing. Thanks. No, I'm not telling. I'm a facts show from now on. I'm not telling any stories. I'm not a story guy anymore. I'm a reporter. I'm a reporter now. It is creepy. That whole thing's creepy. It's not anything that I need to take to my grave. Yeah, I am. Watching the footage is giving me vertigo. Sorry. Nah, I'm a fact-based reporter. Ugh. Exactly. I agree. It is too late now. God, that place is it's just awful there. I'm not anything. I'm not cranky. I'm just not telling it. It's not happening. A fact-based commentator. I'm not that either. That Enoch, that's what I was wondering too. I thought that they were redoing the bridge. Like that's what I thought was happening. I thought that they got like $250,000 for restoration. Yeah, no doubt, man. Thanks for stopping in. Yes, I am. No more stories. Just the facts. People will literally stop watching me completely if I don't tell stories. So I don't know how this is going to go, but probably not good. This case came to a conclusion like when Josh leaves his broadcast, he's just gone. It's just done. Yeah. You're right about that. Well, whatever happened to it? It's just weird. The fact that trains went across that at one point. No. No, Deb, I'm not going to tell the story. You can't make me. I'm not telling it. Nah, it's cool. I like it. I like it in the shitter. It's good. Thanks, Deb. The dad planned to pick them up at the bridge. So it does feel like an acceptable hangout. Yeah, it looks like people. Yes, it does look like an old wooden roller coaster. It's exactly what it looks like. It's super creepy. Super creepy. What we got going on here? Oh, new member. Look at Love Pink. Thank you, Love Pink. You're so sweet. That's kind of cool. It's just going to keep happening, so. Nope. Love Pink in the house. Let's see here. I love you too, Enoch. You're awesome. Let me see. Where is... Let's see how fast I can kill this stream. Source, display, browser, event. I guess this is it. Oh, there it is. I can't find what I'm looking for. That seems to happen quite a bit. Okay, there it is. There's the event list. Look, there's your new members right there. Congratulations. You still don't get to hear a story. No story for you. Perfect music for my dog. Did your dog like that? Love Pink, thank you so much. You're so sweet. You don't have to do that. Let's see. Oops. What's this? Oh, God. More of that, huh? There can't, no, there's got to be more likes than that. You didn't see no file. No file. Love Pink, lighten it up. 1 year as a lab rat. 1 year amazing friendships made. Thank you for being you, Josh. Love Pink, thank you so much. You're such a great supporter of this channel and a great mod, and we love you very much. I'm still not telling the story. Yeah, I have no idea. That's still not enough. I can tell you exactly how many likes. Right meow. No, I can't. I lied. Sorry. I have no idea how many likes. But if I did a show for likes, I would never do a show. Not a likes kind of guy. I'm just kidding. I like likes. Who's Josie? I seriously would never want to walk on that friggin' bridge. What is this? Oh, God. Get off. 178 now. I don't remember what I said. Was it the story? All right. So no, I'm not going to tell it. I locked down the one. Don's getting out tonight. How long before he thinks he comes back to YouTube? I don't know, 4 or 5 days. He'll be back soon. Don will be back very soon. Like super soon. The lab does have the best mods. It's true. That's a fact, Jack. Don't talk back. So the movie theater has like seats in the back that are like wheelchair like accessible. Like you just kind of park your wheelchair and there was I can't remember the movie. I think it was like Planet of the Apes or something. And the theater was packed. I was there by myself. Yeah, that's right. I went to the movies by myself. That's how much I love Planet of the Apes. And so I sat in the back where, and you can like park your wheelchair or whatever there, and then there's a seat in the middle for like like if there's a person that's with, you know what I'm saying, that's with the person that's handicapped. So like on both sides. Yep, that's true. Best host. Thank you. So like on one side here, there's wheelchair spot, and then on the left there's another wheelchair spot. And I'd been to the movie like, I don't know, or the movie's there 100,000 times. Maybe more. And nobody ever sits there. So I was like, dude, this is a great seat. It's dead center. It's in the back. Like, you know, I'm not one of those guys that needs to be like, you know, right up on the screen. You know what I'm saying? So I parked my tuchus and I got my popcorn and I got my, I think if I remember correctly, I had some bonbons. And no joke, I'm sitting there and in come two people in wheelchairs. And I'm like, when they roll in, I'm like, So the person that they came with, I said, hey, how you doing? We probably want to sit here. Guy goes, no, it's all right. I'll go sit somewhere else. And then the two people, one sits on this side of me, one sits on that side of me. And we watched the movie together. So I felt kind of like a bad person. And that's I was on an incredibly bad run that day. And then after that, I went to this may have not been the same day. May have been earlier in the week or later in the week, but it was really close because I wasn't there by myself. And for some reason, we went, the movies, I think it was after the movie, I had just killed an entire 49 ounce of root beer. And so I go, we're after the movie's over, okay, well, we got to go to the bathroom and my buddy's there. And for some reason I thought it would be funny to pee in the small urinal. There's a row of 20 urinals, and at the very end there's the small one, right? And I thought it would be funny to make him laugh to do that. And so I'm down there laughing. And he's laughing at me. We're just cracking ourselves up over something that's not even funny. But we sure thought it was. Yeah, the kitty one. So we got an empty bathroom. My buddy's at this very end, because that's the rule. The rules of the rules of the men's urinal is that if you got to be the furthest one away from the person, as long as if there's somebody in between you, you got to go down to it's urinal etiquette. So I'm all the way down at the little short one, and then he's at the normal size one, like a normal person would be. So I'm going to the bathroom in the short one laughing. He's laughing at me. And I swear to God, in comes this kid. Shortest little dude I ever seen. Him and his pops roll in. I'm like, okay, well, this is awkward. Because I know which urinal the little guy is gonna use, but I'm using it, and there's 30 urinals open. So I'm going to the bathroom, trying not to laugh. And for some reason, the little kid was insisting to his dad, I got this. I got this. And he tries to use the normal size urinal, and he peed all over the place, all over the floor. And so then I went to wash my hands, and then I left. And I just left after that. I just went home. I went home after that.
That's because God understands our human brain.
So. I just went home, so. Whatever. That's it. That's the story. Not proud of it. Deb, I didn't tell you to wait for nothing, Deb. You didn't have to wait. But you're welcome.